So to recap, along the Sabine River at the Toledo Bend Reservoir into South Toledo Bend, there are 5 gates open at 1 foot apiece. And what you should be doing if you're along the Sabine River, if you're in some of those low-lying areas like Bonweir as well as Deweyville, definitely a good idea to be keeping an eye on the river as we do head into tonight. This is going to be nowhere near the magnitude of the March 2016 flooding or that of Harvey flooding, but it's definitely something you want to keep an eye on if you are in some of those low-lying areas near the Sabine River as we do head into tonight as well as tomorrow. That's not the only area that has seen some high water up to this point today. This is along Highway 1013 between Spurger as well as Kirbyville. You can see the Natchez River right around here does have some pretty high water levels, and as a whole we're not really too worried about any of those different creeks, bayous, as well as other rivers that aren't the Sabine River with any sort of flooding as we do head into tonight. Yeah, those levels are higher than usual, but it doesn't look like we'll see the magnitude of flooding with those compared to what we saw with Harvey back in August. The Medical Center of Southeast Texas Beaumont Campus Skycam Network at Horseman's Western Store in Orange does show a temperature of 61 degrees, about a ½ inch of rain did fall in the Fruit City throughout the day today. It looks like I-10 moving along quite nicely right now. J.D. Batten up to 16 inches of rain that he's seen over the past 10 days in Brookland. Woodville, Travis Smith has a temperature of 61 to complement 3.5 inches of rain. And down into the south throughout the Golden Triangle, we have 62 degrees here at 12 News in Beaumont. Mauriceville, Lynn has 1.32 inches for the day and 62.4 degrees. And last but not least, MJ Ponce Gras has 62 degrees and about 1/3 of an inch of rain that has fallen throughout the day today. Satellite and radar does show that we are still seeing a couple of showers right along Highway 190 from Jasper into Burkeville as well as into the city of Newton itself and even just south of South Toledo Bend along 255. So just be aware that there will be a couple of showers hanging around until about midnight or so before they do clear southeast Texas. And here's an even closer look at some of those showers. Doesn't look like we're seeing too much in the way of the lightning department up to this point, which is obviously a good thing. And as I said, give it about another hour and a half to 2 hours, that rain does look to be out of southeast Texas. Fast forward to tomorrow. We need something to smile about. We need something to be happy about. And it does look like as we head into the beginning of the work week, yeah, it's a drag that it's Monday, but the weather looks to be promising. Look at this. We start to see some breaks in the cloud by about noon or so. Not a bad idea to have that lunch outdoors tomorrow, as it does look like temperatures will be into the middle 70s, middle to lower 70s throughout southeast Texas with partly cloudy skies, especially during the afternoon hours. So we have some fantastic news with that. And it does look like those temperatures will be falling yet again as we head into tomorrow evening. The sun makes a cameo yet again along the Gulf of Mexico. 1 to 3 foot waves, 2 low tides tomorrow as well as 2 high tides. And fast forward to tonight's forecast, those showers will be lingering for about the next 2 hours or so. Mostly cloudy skies with temperatures falling back into the lower 50s throughout southeast Texas. Northeast winds about 4 to 10 miles per hour. For Monday, a pleasant day. Temperatures nice and warm, a bit above average, as they will be in the middle to lower 70s, which is a good few degrees above average. Our 3-day forecast does have green bar days for tomorrow as well as Wednesday. Tomorrow, the better of the 3-day forecast. Tuesday, more showers return to southeast Texas, warming up pretty nicely on Wednesday. And then look at Thursday as well as Friday. We'll have a couple of showers around early on Thursday, but once we get past that, it looks like the weather should be awesome for Friday and Saturday. It's possible Sunday we could see a couple of rain showers around, but if you have something to do this weekend, looks like Saturday should be the pick of the weekend up to this point, as temperatures will be pretty comfortable and those rain chances for the time being at least aren't nil. But to recap, the Toledo Bend Spillway has 5 gates open at 1 foot apiece, and this is much less than the magnitude of the March 2016 flooding as well as Hurricane Harvey. So that's at least something that we can be happy about, that it's not to that magnitude. But as I said, if you're in the low-lying areas in Bonweir as well as Deweyville, something you want to keep an eye on tonight.